So I didn't expect that people would love my language trick so much, the combining Anki with the books Assimil. In the other video, I showed a few examples of how I do flashcards with the Portuguese, and today I'm going to show you the results of doing that method for 100 days with Russian. So here I have 3 decks with Russian. On the contrary with Portuguese, which I only have 2, that's because I put single words as well with Russian. Okay, so with Assimil, I cut the lines as I show in the other video, and I put single lines here. The translation are in Spanish, but I'm gonna translate it in English just for the sake of it. I think, well, for you to understand and also for me to train like 3 language directional translation. So let's see how it works. I just only have 34 flashcards today. That's just a few because I actually studied every day. So, кто лает, it's who like screams, like barks. Yeah, кто лает. Entonces, ¿por qué? I mean, English. Then why you don't write with your own pen? I also have like little notes here that I do. The flashcards can be from Russian to Spanish or to Spanish to Russian. I will make another video on how to do the flashcards if you are interested. If you're interested, comment it below and let's see if there's enough people. Explain to me funny stories. Also, another thing to notice is that for one word in Russian, if it's 2 in Spanish, I put a hyphen. Just because when this appears first, I'm gonna know that I have to translate it with one word. The translations are literal, so that way I start thinking in Russian. And another thing to notice is that I never lately at least, I don't use the Cyrillic alphabet, the Russian alphabet. That's because my goal is to understand and to be understood with Russian. So even though it's one of the first thing I did was actually to learn the alphabet, but even though I can read it and I go slow as a 5-year-old, I still put the phonetical script on the flashcards because that way my memory is so visual, so I can go and be more productive that way. Тогда ни пуха, ни пида. Тогда no is almost the same. I'm gonna put heart. Сколько лет твоя сестре? Okay. Also notice that I'm never gonna press easy. Only hard, good, or again if I don't know them. That's because some people really you say one foreigner word to them and they can know it already. They remember it. As for me, it takes me 100 repetitions before I remember. Although when I remember it forever. So that's why I never press easy, because that way it's gonna pop up earlier, more times. So yeah, this one was good. Говорит, у вас страшный холод. Говорят. If I failed the end of the word or something like that, what I do is I keep going because I'm not seeking perfection, just being understood of being understood. And also, I'm going to repeat it so many times after a year, for example, that I bet that I'm going to be able to do it properly, perfectly. And this year we translate interesting text. I don't know if you can hear the audio. I'm just gonna put the volume. Что у вас планы на следующей неделе?
Какие у тебя планы на следующей неделе?
У меня
сейчас нет словаря.
I have now no dictionary.
У меня сейчас нет словаря.
That was pretty. Они умеют печатать на компьютере.
Они умеют печатать на компьютере.
Yes.
Я часто впадаю в депрессию.
I constantly fall in depression.
Я часто впадаю в депрессию.
Идите прямо, потом налево, после светофора направо.
Идите прямо, потом налево, после светофора направо.
By the way, I reached the lesson 50 of the Assimil book. that means 100 days because I do one lesson every 2 days. Now I'm like maintaining a little bit, so I'm gonna be this several weeks not going forward, just waiting a little bit more to refresh all the content, and then I'm gonna keep going. As for Portuguese, I did 50 the lesson. I reached the lesson 50 after 50 days because I did one a day, since it's so similar to Spanish and it's way easier. As for Russian, every word is new, so yeah, let's keep going. Откуда у тебя эта книга? Из библиотеки.
Откуда у тебя эти книги?
Из библиотеки.
Так как это может быть на улице.
Ну так это может быть на улице.
Он надо быть вежливым. Он должен быть
Он
вежливым.
должен
Yeah.
быть вежливым
На приеме у врача.
на приеме у врача.
Почему здесь книгу по физике?
Зачем здесь книга по физике?
I said why and not, well, it will be why as well. I'm gonna put hard,
Замечательный вечер.
like great night or evening.
Замечательный вечер.
This I wrote in English because there's no proper translation in Spanish, but давай пойдем в лес.
Давайте
Пойдем,
пойдем в лес.
yes, hard. А почему он так сильно плачет?
А почему он так сильно плачет?
Ты случайно не из Германии?
Случайно не из Германии?
Германии.
Ты занят?
Сейчас посмотрю расписание.
You're busy? I mean, right now I'm gonna check the schedule.
Ты занят?
Сейчас посмотрю расписание.
Пойду в парк. Там сейчас красиво. Фонтаны, цветы.
Let's go to the park now. It's very beautiful. Fountains, flowers,
Пойду в парк.
park.
Там сейчас красиво. Фонтаны, цветы.
My pronunciation sucks, but I guess after 100 days it's kind of normal. I'm just trying to imitate it when there's the sound.
Ты прав. Мне больше ничего не нужно.
You're right. I more don't want, no need.
Ты прав. Мне больше ничего не нужно.
У тебя очень молодой папа.
У тебя очень молодой папа.
График есть график.
График есть график.
Давай.
Давай проверим.
Let's try it.
Давай
Or
проверим.
to check, yeah.
Я читала книгу. Она хорошая, но скорее грустная.
I read the book. She is good, but more like sad.
Я читала книгу. Она хорошая, но скорее грустная.
На Невском проспекте, над самим центре Питера.
На Невском проспекте. В самом центре Питера.
Что ты удивляешься?
Чему ты удивляешься?
Чему ты удивляешься? I messed this up because there's some that mean the same in different context. Да, а на телевизоре говорят.
Да?
По телевизору
по телевизору
говорят.
Мы можем встретиться через 5 минут.
We can meet right after 5
Мы
minutes.
можем
In
встретиться
5 minutes.
через 5 минут.
Well, put hard. Я пригласила друзей и родственников.
Я пригласила
Друзей и
родственников.
родственников. Ничего страшного. Это просто недоразумение.
Ничего страшного.
Страшного.
Это просто недоразумение.
Okay, that was quite fast actually. Because, yeah. Now I'm gonna show you how I do the review of this. Because these are reviews of full lessons, okay? So here it says lesson 23. When I press space or show the answer, the audio of the conversation of lesson 23 is gonna pop up. But before I do it, I'm gonna actually show you how I review the lesson, okay? So let's do it. Okay, so the lesson is 23 today. This is in Spanish. I made some scratches here on the pen because I want literal translations. And here it's in Russian. What I'm gonna do is cover the Russian and just check the Spanish ones, okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no much secret about it. So let's do it. And then I'm going to do the little exercise. The lessons are so short, but it can take a lot of time if the lesson is hard, of course. That's what she said. Okay. Мне снится, доктор, у меня проблема. Каждую ночь мне снится, что играют, крысы играют в футбол. Вот лекарство. Это кошмар прекратится. Спасибо. Я приму лекарство завтра. А почему завтра? А потому что сейчас у вас финал. У них финал, okay. So then here I can check if I did it properly. This one is lesson 23. Since I'm on lesson 50, it's quite, I'm quite sure that I did properly, but if I have any doubt, I just check it here, okay? And the next thing I'm gonna do is play the audio on the flashcard to review it and read it in Russian. And now I'm gonna do this one, translate these 5 lines and then the blanks, and that's gonna be for this lesson. Okay, so каждую. Okay, this is Wednesday. I didn't actually learn the days of the week because they were all in one lesson and I decided to skip it. So this I'm gonna skip. Каждую играю в футбол. Завтра у тебя финал. Почему завтра? Потому что другой день я не могу. What else? Они все хорошо. What else? Когда прекратится это кошмар? And then, yeah, here are the... Okay, and now the blanks. Это мой... No, вот мой поезд. Я иду. Уезжаю. Okay, I'm leaving. Sometimes the translation in Assimil, they are wrong. Probably because they might translate from French, since it's a French company, but okay. That's why I check the words anyways. Каждую ночь мне снится это... how was it? Сон. Okay, I had to check. А это моя проблема. Хотел это лекарство. Одна проблема здесь крысы. Okay, so that's it. That was the only lesson I had to do for today. Usually when I'm making... Usually I have more lessons, but anyways. What else? That was pretty much it. That was the Russian of the day. I hope it was useful to see how I do it. And yeah, I'm gonna record also Portuguese, and I'm gonna record it after I finish Assimil. I'm gonna try to have some teacher speaking with me online. I'm gonna record it as well. So if you are interested in this kind of language stuff, just subscribe or like this video, and I'll see you on the internet.